Good morning. Today is April 14th, and I'm going to read you a book today called Piggie Pie. It was written by Marjorie Palatini and illustrated by Howard Fine. Today I want you to focus on inferring. I hope you remember that big word. Inferring means that we're going to be taking a guess as to how the book ends. So I'll read you most of the book, and we're going to take a guess as to what's going to happen at the end. Here we go. Piggie Pie. Gritch the witch woke up grouchy, grumpy, and very hungry. Her belly grumbled for something delicious, something delightful, something special. But what? No, it wasn't purple mousetail stew. No, she ate that yesterday for lunch. Maybe some mashed dragon tongue pudding. No, Gritch wasn't in the mood for anything quite that sweet. Perhaps a taste of boiled black buzzard feet. That always made her mouth water. Nope, not today. Today, Gritch wanted something truly tasty, something really yummy, something special. And that could only mean Piggie Pie. Yes, Piggie Pie. I can taste those plump, juicy Piggie Pies right now, Gritch said, smacking her lips. She hurried to the pantry and pulled down her old hag cookbook from the top shelf. She picked off a spider, blew off the dust, and turned to the secret recipe on page 342. Gritch ran her bony finger with the long green nail down the list of ingredients. 1 eye of a fly. She checked the pantry shelves. No problem, said Gritch. 2 shakes of a rattlesnake's rattle. No problem, said Gritch. 3 belly hairs of a possum. No problem, said Gritch. And 8 plump piggies. Problem, screeched Gritch. I don't have any piggies. How can I make a piggie pie without even one puny pink pig? Gritch pulled her hair. She stomped her feet. She paced the floor. She wanted Piggie Pie. She wanted Piggie Pie very much. She said, tapping the lucky wart on her chin. Now where would I find 8 plump piggies? Gritch thought and thought and thought. Aha, she shouted with a jump. The circus. Yes, the circus. The circus. No, not the circus. You don't find pigs in the circus. She thought harder. Aha, she shouted with a jump. The zoo. Yes, the zoo. The zoo? No, not the zoo. You don't find pigs in the zoo. She thought much harder. The farm? Yes, the farm. You find pigs on the farm. There still was just one teeny tiny little problem. Where to find a farm? Where else? Gritch let her bony fingers do the walking and opened the yellow pages to F, where she found a very large ad. This was it. It says, Old MacDonald's Farm. Call EIEIO. I think they're making a joke. Gritch put her broomstick in gear and headed over the river and through the woods to Old MacDonald's farm. I got you on my sights now, you little porker, she cackled as she circled overhead. Looks like she wrote, Surrender, piggies. Let's see. Ooh, and now you need to look at the illustrations. We can see the piggies are doing what? To me, it looks like they're putting on some kind of costume. Let's see what they say. Gritch zoomed in for a thump, landing. She spit straw, fanned her still smoking tootsies, and lifted her goggles. There wasn't a pig in sight. Hey, where did they all go? Gritch shouted to a duck. Hey, duck, I said, Where are all the piggies? I need 8 plump piggies for Piggie Pie. The duck quacked here, it quacked there, it quacked, here it quacked, there it quacked, everywhere it quacked. No piggies. Who do you think the ducks are? I see a snout right there. I think they might be tricking her. What do you mean, no piggies, you dizzy duck? Gritch screeched at his bill. I just saw a passel of piggies down here not a minute ago. Hand over those hogs, you little quacker. No piggies, quacked the duck. Gritch pulled her hair. She stomped her feet. She even threatened the duck with one of her most evil spells. The duck was not impressed. It wasn't even scared. It gave Gritch another quack and waddled away. So who needs a dumb duck? Gritch mumbled. Being careful where she stepped, Gritch wandered across the meadow. Yoo-hoo, she shouted. Moo? You, Gritch said to the cow. Where are the piggies? I need 8 plump piggies for Piggie Pie. The cow moo-mooed here. It moo-mooed there. Here it mooed. There it mooed. Everywhere it mooed. No piggies. We can see, it looks like she might be getting tricked again. Ooh, doesn't look happy. What do you mean, no piggies, you lumpy-looking cow? Screamed Gritch. I need 8 plump piggies for Piggie Pie. Fork over the pork, you walking milk machine, or I'll curdle your cream. No piggies, mooed the cow. Gritch pulled her hair. She stomped her feet. She even threatened the cow with one of her most evil spells. The cow stared at Gritch, swatted a fly with its tail, and lumbered away. Cows, who needs 'em? Gritch muttered. So she tried the barnyard where she stopped a chicken in its tracks. Okay, bird brain, where are the piggies? I need 8 plump piggies for Piggie Pie. The chicken clucked here, it clucked there. Here it clucked, there it clucked, everywhere it clucked. No piggies. What do you mean, no piggies, you feathered drumstick? Gritch screeched. What's going on here? Where's the boss of this heap of hay? The chicken flapped a wing towards Old MacDonald. Gritch looked him over twice. You're Old MacDonald, she said. Look closely at Old MacDonald. What do we see? I see a little tail. I think they're tricking her again. You're Old MacDonald, she said. Don't look much like your picture, do you? The farmer thumbed his suspenders and shrugged. Look, Shorty, I've been quacked here, moo-mooed there, and clucked everywhere all over this farm. I need 8 plump piggies for Piggie Pie. Where are the piggies? The farmer looked here, he looked there. Here he looked, there he looked, everywhere he looked. No piggies. What do you mean, no piggies, you flea-bitten seed spreader? You must have piggies. Gritch pulled her hair. She stomped her feet. She even threatened him with one of her most evil spells. No piggies. Her stomach growled. It grumbled, but there were no piggies. There would be no Piggie Pie. Now what was she going to eat? Excuse me, little lady, wolf's the name. Let me give you some advice. Forget about the piggies. Forget about the pigs, said Gritch, eyeing the wolf. He nodded. They're too tricky. Trust me, I've been chasing 3 little pigs for days. He huffed and he puffed. I'm starving. Look at me. I'm nothing but skin and bones. Gritch pinched his arm. Well, not quite. She grinned. Mr. Wolf, I have the most wonderful idea. I was thinking, since you haven't eaten, and I haven't eaten, why don't you come home with me for lunch? I'm a very good cook. Why, that does sound tempting, the wolf said as he looked at Gritch and smacked his lips. Are you sure it wouldn't be any problem? Problem, Gritch grinned. And that's where we are going to end today. So I want you to think. Let's see, it looks like Gritch is here, and she hasn't found any piggies, but she is pretty hungry. But we also have a wolf over here, and he's looking pretty hungry too. How do you think the story will end? I don't know. I don't know if Gritch will get to eat him, or will the wolf get to eat Gritch? Will they find the piggies? We'll read the end tomorrow. That's a fun book. And today, we're going to do a reading about, let's see. It was just because we were reading about farms and animals. Today's writing is all about if you could be any animal, what would you be? Now, this sentence is kind of long because I want you to write, if I could be any animal, I would be a. You're already at 10 words. But Mrs. Tattlebaum gave you the whole sentence. You can find that whole sentence right on your paper. It's in the dark writing up here. So you can just copy. If I could be any animal, I would be a, and I already went ahead and copied it from the top. If I could be any animal, I would be a, and I chose to be a bird. I like the idea of being a bird. You could fly anywhere you wanted. So you can pick your own animal. You don't have to pick bird. That's just the one I did. I still want you to go ahead and draw or illustrate a picture to go with your sentence. And label as much as you can on there. I labeled bird. I drew the sun and a nest. And I put it in a tree. That's the setting of my story. I started the sentence with a capital I because it's the beginning of a sentence. And once you go ahead and you copy that whole sentence down, you're only going to need to write one word. If I could be any animal, I would be a, for me, I'm going to write the word bird. So I need to think, bird, b. Starts with a E. E. This is Tattlebaum. No, it does not start with an E. Starts with a B, bird, b. B, R, D, D. Bird. Bird. I hear a B, an R, and a D. Now, those are just the sounds that I hear. If you know how to spell the word bird, you know there's a sneaky I up in there, and that's okay if you don't put the I in for right now. If you hear a B, an R, and a D, and you get that on your paper, that is okay with me. If you know there's an I that goes there, you can add that. Now, am I done my sentence? Nope. If I could be any animal, I would be a bird. What do I need to add? I hope you said period, because you always end your sentence with punctuation. I would be a bird. If I could be an animal, I would be a bird. Now you could be any animal you want. Doesn't have to be a bird. So go ahead and try it on your own. And remember, even though it's a big, long sentence, everything you need to write is right on the paper for you. And that's it for today. We will come back tomorrow and read the whole book of Piggie Pie. Bye.